Hello everyone, welcome back to Kandeke Chess. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the Queen's Gambit, specifically relying on the Albin Counter Gambit, which is one of the anti-systems that can occur in the Queen's Gambit. So it is a very deadly and annoying gambit, but if you know how to refute it as white, it will be very simple for you. So let's look at the perspective of black so that we understand the aim for black in this position. So it starts with d4, d5. After you play c4, e5. So once e5 is played, that's the Albin Counter Gambit. And the move that you should play in this position as white is accepting the gambit. That is the top move recommended by the engine. Mostly black will play d4. So after playing d4, there are many moves that you can make. So first I'll talk about the inaccurate moves that you can make in this position. One of them is playing e3. So once you play e3, the move bishop b4 will come, and believe me at this point white is in a lot of problem if they don't know the theory very much. So after playing bishop to d2, which is a logical move to do, so black will take. And if you are greedy to take this, then they'll continue to take. Remember, you can't take because your queen is hanging. So if you receive this, black can take, but can't promote to the queen because you can take. After you take back, they'll take the queen. So black has a tactic in this position. So instead of promoting to a queen, they can promote to the knight. And you have to move. You can't go anywhere. So maybe if you move, you go back on e1, then black can continue by taking your lollipop, taking your queen. So after taking your queen, you can take back and the game would flow like that. So another thing that can happen in this position is after taking, we have discussed that you can take, you move up. So as black, it is a very big mistake for you to play this. So once you do this, the knight will come here, and the option of you dreaming to win the queen will be no more. So that's why they start by first promoting to the knight. Then, after taking with the knight, you have to move, then they take your queen. That's the way it's played. So, since we have understood it from the perspective of black, and we have known the intention of black playing this and coming to bishop b4, so that if they get this juicy square, it will be easy for them to play. But how can we prevent that? That is where we are going. Now let me flip the board so that we understand it in the perspective of white. So let me just refresh the system. Okay, so d4, d5, c4, e5. So we have said that we need to take. And after they push, since we looked at the perspective of black, we know that the next move that black wants to play is bishop coming to b4, and that will give us a lot of problems. How can we prevent that? This is where we have three top moves that are recommended by the engine that you can play. a3, knight to d2, and g3. So look at each and every one. So the move that I like to play the most is knight coming here. So if they try this, you can just kick it out. They go here and you play the best move in every position before. So if they don't do that, they try to develop, you can also develop. They do this, Once they do this, they are planning to do this, but you can just come here, you can come. If they do this, you take, they take, and you even play this, do this, and develop, and the game will continue from there. So we have discussed that them playing the knight coming here and the knight coming to e7 and g6, you just rotate your knight here so that you can be threatening to capture this pawn. All right, so that's with the knight coming to d2. So another move that you can play is a3. a3 stops this, so you're going to develop now just g3, bishop g2, knight coming here, and you castle. The other move is playing g3 directly. So g3, let's see, so you can play g3 directly. So after playing g3, the same system, if they bring here, you can just bring your bishop to d2. So the difference, if they play this whilst the pawn is here, it does no harm because they don't have the capture. Like the missions trying to capture here, so that if you take back, they can take here. That is normal. So you can just play g3. Let's see if they do this. You can even do this. Now, if they push, you're the one taking. That's the difference. But if you play this, they were the ones that were taking. That was the difference that is in the position. So the moves that you should always remember: a3, knight to d2, and g3, and you are going to kill the Albin Counter Gambit with no pressure and no harm. This is what I had for you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Candy Chess.